hunt is on to find Britain's best amateur cooks.
The competition's definitely getting started now.
Real people in real kitchens.
Yeah, baby!
Woo! Face the ultimate cooking challenge.
Oh, no.
I think I've massacred this sauce.
Teams of two battle against the clock.
Panic, 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 panic.
We've got turret issues.
To produce a restaurant-standard three-course meal
Ta-da!
that will impress their competitors.
But I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before.
I don't like the look of that brown stuff.
Would have gone for more meat, less hair.
And our esteemed judges. 4 times Chef of the Year, 8 times winner of Best Restaurant plus 2 Michelin stars, Michael Caines.
I've been working 22 years, 18 years at 2 Michelin stars. Cooking to my standard is going to be tough.
And founder of leading cookery school and renowned writer, Prue Leith.
I don't want a perfectly good meal. I want an exceptional dinner.
Each team will transform their homes into a restaurant for the night.
Oh, wow!
And the experience will be scored by their rivals.
Can anyone smell burning?
Check the bread.
Oh, shh.
That's not a good start. Haggis on fire.
But ultimately, the judges have the final say.
I think it falls a little bit flat on the palate.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Part of me thought, God, that looks a mess.
You're just a bit weird.
At the end of the week, the teams will return to kitchen headquarters to find out who will reach the next round.
I'm going to give you 10.
The final winners will walk away not only with £10,000,
Stop cooking.
Step away from your benches.
but the right to say, my kitchen rules. Yesterday, 4 amateur cooking teams from the south went into battle.
I'm aiming to win.
We're playing for £10,000 here. The teams are going to be competitive.
Best friends Catherine and Debbie were first to put their culinary skills to the ultimate test.
This is our... Ta-da!
Did this really take 3 hours?
They got off to a lumpy start.
I think you should have whizzed it up to smoother.
Absolutely gutted.
But they did achieve an overall score of 59 out of 90.
That's amazing.
It's a good finish to what's been a really good menu.
We have to try and exceed that bar. I'm a little bit nervous.
We wish you luck.
Today, we're in Bournemouth with Sarah and Ramsan, who have 7 hours to turn their home into a restaurant and prepare a 3-course meal.
I think we're up against a really, really hard crowd. I think they're all brilliant chefs. I'm Sarah, this is Ramsan, and we've been married for nearly 16 years. It was love at first sight. I had dreams when I was younger of going to Bollywood and becoming a big film star. He was the only person who ever said, wow, that's amazing, let me take your autograph now. He's my Bollywood hero.
She'll be my leading actress.
I just thought, I've got to marry him.
I manage a restaurant in Bournemouth for my family.
We've got a dream of opening up a restaurant together.
We let it cook for a while.
We have that knowledge of the amount of spice that you put in. Come on, babe, faster. I think we're on the same level as Michelin Star chefs. Do you want to try a bit? We're going to be able to educate the judges as well as the contestants.
With £10,000 on the table, there's no time to lose.
I am worried about tonight and I'm panicking.
In just a few hours, the rival teams will judge Sarah and Ramsan on tonight's restaurant. But the ultimate judges are 2 Michelin Star chef Michael Caines.
I was expecting to go up a notch after the starter, and I don't think we've done that.
And culinary expert and writer Prue Leith.
I don't have a single negative. I think this is a lovely little pudding. Beautiful.
Failing to present dishes on time will result in losing points.
It's certainly a point off, isn't it? I mean, you can't be late.
Half an hour down already. Team Bollywood need to get started on their shopping.
So tonight we're serving for our starter Keema capsicum with mint sauce and a homemade garlic naan. Can I have 1.5 kilo?
Lamb.
That's going to be for the Keema capsicum. Red peppers.
7, 8.
I like the sound of this starter, but stuffed peppers can be a bit hit or miss. In order to avoid a watery mess on the plate, they need to be cooked to perfection, and the keema needs to be spiced well.
What else have we got to get?
We need to take those Poussin with us. We'll take all 5 of them.
I want all of them to be the same.
Okay.
For the main, we are serving Bournemouth spiced Poussin stuffed with quail's eggs, Jeera butternut squash. Oh no, not that one. Saffron pilau rice and lovely crunchy papadum.
This sounds like a real feast, but getting the seasoning right is going to be essential. The Poussin is a bird that doesn't have much flavour, so packing a punch with a bit of spices and some wonderful stuffing will do the trick.
An hour down and they've yet to shop for their dessert.
Have you got the list? So which one shall I get?
We need one that we can slice. For our dessert, we're serving cassava cake with a strawberry coulis and a cassava crisp.
We need fresh cassava. We need frozen cassava.
Have they got it?
Yeah, they've got it.
Cassava is a root vegetable that's commonly used as dessert in Asia, but it's a brave choice to make because it's not something everybody knows. Also, I'm really interested to see how they get that balance between the cassava and the rest of the dessert.
I'm feeling quite positive about what I'm creating tonight.
We need to get...
Quail's eggs, babe. We are trying to reach top-level food. Come on, babe. Come on, babe.
Right, the quail egg is done.
And I'm hoping that the judges see that. Come on, babe. Quick, 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 quick. I want to be the one who is leading it for the best restaurant of the night.
Oh, good luck to you.
Good luck to us.
Shopping complete, they now have just 5.5 hours left before their guests arrive.
We need to get in, get the restaurant up and running. I can't wait. And start preparing the food for tonight. OK.
Oh, all the shopping's done.
Let's just get everything out first.
So we got the aprons on, mate.
There is something really special about wearing the My Kitchen Rules apron.
I feel we're in the game now.
Like, you put your apron on, that's it, you're a chef now.
Actually, to be honest with you, I am a bit panicking.
Well, I'm not.
Before they can even begin to start cooking, they have to transform their house into a themed restaurant for the night.
They're dreaming of opening their own restaurant. So I'm thinking their standard's going to be up there.
Yeah.
No idea what they're going to do. Lovely to get a little bit of flavour there, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some Asian spices.
I
hope that's what
love
they do.
Our restaurant tonight is called Bollywood in Bournemouth. There's our sign. We're trying to bring as much India as we can into our dining room. We're trying to make the menus into scrolls with saris draped on the walls. We've got lanterns.
It's looking brilliant.
Yeah, good. I'm confident that I can deliver a fantastic Indian night. We are very conscious of time. Let's get rolling.
Their restaurant's ready, but there's just 3 hours left to get the dishes prepared.
I'm going to make this cassava cake. I'm putting some grated frozen cassava, some coconut milk, mixing it all really well with some condensed milk. I'm hoping that everybody's gonna really like this. I've made this a few times and people always ask me to make it again for them. So that's a bit of a plus sign.
Sarah does most of the cooking in our house, and I do all the preparation.
Put loads of sugar on it. It's coulis, babe. We want it to be sweet.
I am just letting her take charge just for today.
For a starter, I'm putting some self-raising flour together with some salt, some ghee, and mixing it with water. This dough is supposed to be really nice and soft. I want it to rise when it's in the oven. I'm going to let it sit for a while. We've got 2 hours, 10 minutes before our guests arrive, babe. We're going to make some minced lamb filling, and we're going to fill the red peppers with that. We are adding some turmeric, coriander, some jeera, some garam masala, and a little bit of mixed curry powder. And we're letting that cook together with the minced lamb, and then we're going to add the potatoes to it. I'm really being careful not to overspice it because we want to be able to taste the red pepper, babe.
When somebody actually puts the pepper and the stuffing in their mouth, it should melt.
With 40 minutes of prep time left before guests arrive, only the cake is cooked.
The The cassava cake is absolutely perfect, so I'm going to take that out, put it in a hot plate, and hopefully that'll just keep it nice and warm.
Oh, can I have some?
No.
I'm really excited about what we're going to get to eat.
To beat last night's score, Bollywood Spice need to impress their guests, who are just seconds away.
I think tonight is going to be full of surprises. It's going to be infused with flavours from anywhere in the world.
Time's getting closer. Are you getting a bit nervous now?
I'm hoping for some authentic Indian home cooking.
I just want to get this starter done here, and then I'll be more calm.
It'd be lovely tonight, won't it, to be able to sit back and enjoy somebody else's cooking.
So huge anticipation, just to be the other side this time.
If we win, are you going to buy me a new kitchen?
Oh, God.
Wait there! Oh, my God!
Oh, you guys are first on the queue today.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be nervous when they come, but I'm actually really nervous now.
They're not looking too stressed, are they?
Come in, come in.
Wow. It's incredible.
Stunning. It's vibrant, isn't it?
Thank you.
Jewelled saris on the walls. I feel like I've arrived at the most sumptuous banquet.
Oh, this is amazing. Once again, this theme has absolutely blown us away, so we're really going to have to go back to the drawing board with ours, so that's something that's really getting us worried right now.
Welcome to Bollywood in Bournemouth. I've created some dishes for you tonight, which are some of my favourites, and I hope you enjoy them. We can't be here throughout the night. We will be coming and going.
Thank you.
OK?
We're looking forward to this.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Guests seated, Sarah and Ramsan must crack on with the final preparations before welcoming tonight's main judges.
I'm going to fry the Poussin in ginger and a little bit of ghee, just to make the skin crisp.
I'm feeling nervous for Sarah and Ramsan. Last night's went really, really well, so they've got a lot to live up to here.
We're making a mini garlic naan because if we give them a big one for a starter, they won't want to eat anything else. I don't want to make it too thin because I don't want it to be too crisp. Do you think I'm putting too much garlic on this?
Don't put too much, just a little bit.
Little touch.
Just a tiny bit. You're going to be, marking every single item that you present. So we want to be perfect.
The pressure is on. Pulling up outside are two of the UK's best-known names in the world of cooking, Michael Caines and Prue Leith.
Prue, I'm really looking forward to tonight after an amazing night last night.
It was good last night, but tonight is Bollywood.
I'm really nervous about when the judges arrive.
Oh, look. Welcome to Bollywood Bournemouth. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's the judges.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Hello. How are you?
How lovely to have you here. I can't wait to see what they think about what we're cooking for them.
You're going to be...
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Wow.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, nice to see you.
Oh, look at the pineapple.
But look, I can almost see India behind us there. Look.
you can.
It's nice.
Prue and Michael, thank you for coming tonight. Welcome to our restaurant for the night. If you'd like to take the little scrolls in front of you and open them up, that will tell you your meal for tonight.
Oh, look at this paper.
Oh, my word.
Lovely.
So we open up the menus, which are really interestingly presented as well in those traditional bangles.
For a starter tonight, we're having a Keema lamb capsicum,
There's some risk in there. Cooking peppers, they're very watery.
homemade garlic naan with fresh mint sauce. And for the main course, you'll be having Bournemouth spiced poussins, stuffed with quail's eggs.
What an unusual twist to put the eggs inside.
And served with saffron pilau rice, jeera butternut squash, and authentic salad with crunchy roasted spicy papadum.
Interesting.
I'm salivating already.
I'm looking to be slapped on the tongue with India.
I want to be blown away by this.
Yeah.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
There's flavours in there. Wow.
And for dessert, we'll be having cassava cake
Cassava.
No idea.
I've got no idea at all.
with strawberry coulis and a cassava crisp.
I mean, we've all had carrot cake and courgette cake, but I wonder if it's that sort of texture.
Never had that. I've never had a cassava cake.
Delicious.
Excellent.
If you all help yourself to drinks and make yourself comfortable, we need to go back in the kitchen because we need your meal to be perfect. So we'll be back in a while, OK? Thank you.
With just 45 minutes to serve their starter and points deducted if they're late,
Oh, no.
Sarah and Ramsan need to get their Keema stuffed peppers into the oven.
We're going to make a little paste to put on the outside of the pepper. So we're mixing some curry powder with a little bit of oil and just brushing it on the peppers.
Are you happy with your Keema spices?
It should taste really, really nice and they should be perfect. I'm just going to put that in the oven. Have you done the mint sauce? Come on, mint sauce is mega important. That's going with the starter.
To make the mint sauce, I need to roast some garlic. I will put some yogurt in the blender, some coriander, some mint, and I'm going to blend it together.
We're going to garnish it with the fresh mint. But we've got this garden mint, which is concentrated
mint. We should put a touch of that in.
And that's mint sauce done.
That is really nice.
Voila.
So, Ben and Dan, what do you think?
It looks like we've got a real taste of Bollywood, actually, when I open up the menu.
Sounds like she's got a lot to do in the kitchen. She's got
They have got a lot to do. Yeah, they.
With just 3 minutes left,
mint sauce is done. The pepper is definitely done.
they need to start getting ready to serve.
We need to get the plates here. Let's go on the other table.
Pepper looks perfect.
This feels quite incredible. I'm really pleased with what we've said we were going to do and that we've stuck with it. The colours just look brilliant on the plate. It looks really, really nice, and I wouldn't mind having something like this if somebody served it up to me. Shall we?
Your hand out. It looks Bollywood. It looks colourful.
OK, let's take it. Oh, we didn't put the fresh mint on there.
Get the mint. Get the mint. With the scissors.
No, tiny one, tiny one. No, please. OK, let's take it.
The starter is served.
And very nice it looks too.
Just take this.
This dish definitely a competition dish.
The presentation of this is fantastic. Really makes me admire them slightly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's quite difficult to present a pepper, but they were standing up and they did look beautifully cooked.
Wait for them to try the food and give us 10 out of 10.
Our judges will taste the starter first and critique it before the other contestants tuck in.
My heart really goes out to Sarah and Ramsan. The anticipation and hoping that we're going to love it.
I'm actually really nervous now.
Well, Sarah and Ramsan, thank you for the starter. It looks good, I have to say. I've seen it before, though. Capsicum stuff with something. Could have done with a bit more of that mint sauce, I think. It's hard to really to get that through the rest of the dish. You've got quite a lot of capsicum stuff with lamb and then the mint. You thought more about how it was dressed rather than how it might impact with the dish whilst you eat it over several mouthfuls. I'm a bit disappointed in the naan bread, really. It's a bit heavy and almost cakey rather than bread-like.
It's self-raising flour with ghee.
Would you normally use self-raising flour for naan bread?
If we make it, obviously, in a tandoori oven, you would. Without a tandoori oven, it's quite hard to make a naan bread at home. Michael's just told us about what he thinks of our starter. I'm finding it quite hard to cope with it, to be honest.
I think I'd have preferred a more writer-like fresh mint. It's good, but it's not enough to flavour that much capsicum. I would have liked a bit more spicy, and I think it should have a bit more seasoning.
I mean, normally if we would cook that, we would spice it a bit more. We toned it down, didn't we? Because we thought this is for European taste.
I mean, maybe just a bit of salt and pepper would have lifted it a little.
It's all about depth of flavours and laying and substance in, and we just don't have that. And of all places where you expect it, you always expect it in Indian food, don't you? It always comes through with that master
richness.
Yeah, and we didn't get that. I suppose you want to get back to the kitchen and start that main course.
Enjoy your
starter, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. The starter.
They
Naan
weren't
bread.
impressed with our naan bread, were they?
Yeah, I did.
And there wasn't enough mint sauce. I feel really disheartened, to be honest.
Do eat, guys, please.
It's now time for their rival teams to taste the starter.
Popping in my first mouthful. Can't really taste all those Indian flavours.
The lamb's cooked really well, but I thought I was going to get a real pow.
Is your naan garlicky? No. Every mouthful's the same. There's not enough of the mint sauce to liven up what is rapidly becoming a bland dish.
My naan was more like a biscuit.
Yeah, it's like a shortbread.
I actually found myself thinking, oh, maybe I've missed something and maybe I'm going to find something a bit, but it just never really happened for me.
I think in their defence, they've done the cooking quite well. It's just heartbreaking because all it needs is that little bit of extra flavour.
There's just 1 hour to prepare their main course and ensure that this time they deliver what the judges are looking for.
I'm making a boona sauce for the Poussin, so I'm using garlic, ginger, onion, and trying to make quite a thick sauce here. I'm adding turmeric, curry powder, and some coriander, and some tomato puree for the colour. Let me get the flavour out, then you add the water, okay?
I love the idea of the spiced Poussin, though, because let's face it, Poussin can be pretty tasteless. You know, I mean, chicken can be tasteless, and baby ones even more so.
Is boona like a dry rub, or not? I'm not sure.
Well, it's a blend of spice, boona spice. And most spices would be dry if you apply them as a marinade, or you can make a boona paste. You can make. See, the thing is, it depends how they're cooking it.
I don't want to go with too much salt because I'm happy with the flavour. And I think once we put it in the oven and it cooks a bit more, those flavours will come out a bit more.
More salt because
No,
I didn't put any salt on there.
Well, you can put some salt. Wait.
No, we can put it on top. No worries.
Why don't you put some salt on the bird first?
No, we can do it after.
Well, you're the head chef for this dish, so you know best.
We're gonna cook the Poussin in the oven.
I'm interested how they're going to incorporate that with the quail's eggs. I think that's an interesting
So
mix.
it's like a contemporary sort of twist on a classic sort of menu or classic Indian menu.
We have to make our mark on the main course.
We've got these other components. So you've got saffron pilau rice, authentic salad, and a small dish with the jeera butternut squash.
Make it spicy a bit, babe.
In this one, babe, I put onion, garlic,
Yeah.
and some jeera and turmeric.
Okay. I'm gonna put the Poussin here.
Now I'm taking the Poussin from the oven.
I'm gonna do that now. Whoa, see?
Lovely.
I'm stuffing the Poussin with a boiled quail's egg.
So I put 3 in there.
If you have enough.
Open the oven for me. Okay, let's leave it for a minute.
We need the papadums now.
Jeera spice papadum is roasted on a tawa. It's a flat pan where people make chapatis and bread with.
Jeera papadum, look how it's done.
You have about 5 seconds to make it into any shape you want.
Babe, that's amazing. I am a bit worried, but I do feel that what we're putting on the plate tastes delicious, and I think they're going to love it.
No, we need to cut the banana leaf.
With 5 minutes to go, Team Bollywood need to get their main course plated up to impress.
I love this idea of using the banana leaves in our presentation. We've got 4 minutes.
I've done the papadum, just 1 more to go.
You can probably sense the pressure.
Voila.
We just need the Poussin now, babe. Put it in the right way, babe. Right, all we've got left now Babe, is the Poussin.
Okay.
I want to turn this off now.
I need room. I need room.
Quick, get the Poussin on 2 of them now. Quick. I'm feeling really under pressure right now. I haven't got any space. Move that tray.
Me over here.
Just move the tray. It's quite a big plate and there's a lot on the plate. God.
Lots of flavour.
Lots of flavour, lots of colour.
Lots going on.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Finish. It's done.
Okay.
It's done. Look. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's take it. Your main is served.
Oh, how lovely.
Thank you.
First impression is a definite wow. There's a whole bird, there are bright colours. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm feeling proud, and their reaction is wow.
They certainly come out all guns blazing. It looked incredible. Like I said, it fit for a king.
So far, we have mastered 2 senses, the smell and the look. Now we've got the tongue to go.
Once again, the judges will taste and critique the dish first.
I think this looks delicious. I'm really happy about what we've done here.
So, Sarah and Ramsan, this is your main course. Where's the inspiration for stuffing it with the quail eggs come from?
One of my friends from Libya, and he cooked it, and they actually stuffed it with quail egg, and I thought it was really tasty.
You know, I look at the quail eggs and I think, I don't think they really belong on this plate. I was expecting it to be a little perhaps true to India.
It's supposed to be cooked like that.
So do you think that you know more than Michael Caines then on how a quail egg should be served?
Yes, a quail's egg. on quail's egg, I am the expert.
I don't get the boldness of India in this food in a way that I was expecting. For me, cooking is about soul. You need to put your heart and soul in it. And if your reference points takes you out of your comfort zone, you're not going to cook with soul.
Glancing over at Sarah and Ramsan, she looks broken.
The Bollywood in Bournemouth theme is Bollywood in Bournemouth. You're not in India. If you overspice it, you lose the flavour of the Poussin.
It's not about me saying to you, it's not good. It's about me saying, how can it be better?
Well, thanks, Michael. I felt that he was really having a go at me because his eyes were just staring at me every time he made a comment.
I'm not getting enough of that sort of, I don't want to say, it's nothing to do with heat or chili. I think it lacks flavour because, frankly, I think it's under-seasoned.
She mentioned there was a lack of salt, and I thought, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. And I hope you enjoy your meal. Thank you.
Well, I didn't go that well.
That was really bad. I wasn't expecting being demoralised on the food that we made.
Our Bollywood team now just have 45 minutes to redeem themselves with a make-or-break dessert.
So now for the last part of this meal, babe.
Yeah.
We have to really try to get this okay so that we don't get too many complaints again.
Once again, the guest teams will taste and critique the food.
My first mouthful, the Poussin, the meat's really tender, but not getting as much spice as I was hoping for.
I think where they've crispened the chicken on the outside, you do get the intensity of the flavour, but it hasn't gone through into the meat. I think there was that little element of disappointment, a little bit let down.
If I was in a restaurant, I think I may well have asked for my main to go back to the kitchen.
The highlight is this beautifully spiced poppadom, and it's so clever the way they've wrapped it into a cone.
Cone, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it.
If they've made it, I will forgive them everything else, because to make a papadum
Well, I think that's
that
incredible
well,
skill.
it's incredible skill.
It's not often that you pick out a papadum as being the star in an Indian meal.
Shall I put the oil on? We now need to make some cassava crisps for our cassava cake.
One.
We're going to slice some thin slices from a fresh cassava.
Don't burn it, babe.
Is it too brown? But it's fried, so it's going to go brown.
Look at that.
No.
It's bitter.
It's bitter.
It's bitter.
Do it again.
This is not the taste we hoped for.
I can't do anything about it not being bitter because we said cassava crisp. So you can't give a cassava soggy. If you don't cook it until it's brown, it's not actually crunchy, it's just rubbery. That's disappointing. Ow!
Oh, God.
The cassava's getting a bit of a conversation going because other than Michael, no one's really had it before.
One of the things that I find interesting about this dessert is almost like when you have that sort of carrot cake. When you put a bit of veg in there, you have this texture to it. And of course, you've got the coconut and all that flavour. And then they do it with strawberry coulis.
Strawberry coulis?
Not saying that they don't go together. You'd have thought you might go for something perhaps more exotic, because cassava cake originates from Vietnam.
I'm surprised to see it as a dessert, but I'm looking forward to trying it.
They've now got just 5 minutes to win the judges' round by serving up our winning dessert.
Right, I need to get the strawberry coulis. A little bit worried about this, babe. It looks quite wet. Oh no, it looks good. Take that back. Let's just go with it. Just cut it as fast as you can.
Truly, look at that, like a flower. I really truly believe if something looks good, smells good, and tastes good, it's a winner.
I put my cassava cake in a hot plate to keep it warm. Where's the cassava cake? Did you get it out? Not realising that the hot plate was on full. So I'll just get this out. We've just ruined it. It's been in there for too long. And it's gone all sloggy. So that's definitely going to complain, so I'm just going to do it.
No, you can't do
no,
that. Hold on,
okay, you do it.
Hold
You do
on,
it.
I'll do
I
it.
can't be dealing with this now. They're not going to like this cassava cake. It was white when I took it out. It's brown now.
This is not your best cassava cake that I've seen.
It's the worst. I'm now feeling like I don't even want to serve this.
Okay, I wonder how they're going to think about this.
This is our last chance to make
Yeah.
an impression. So let's just hope that they like this.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah?
People are wanting a good finale to this Bollywood experience.
Dessert is served. Thank you.
Well, that's what a cassava cake looks like.
Almost like it's a pineapple upside down cake.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before.
I'm preparing myself to get hammered again by Michael, like he always does.
All eyes are on Michael. He's the only one that's eaten a cassava cake before, and we want to hear his opinion.
Are you pleased with the cake? Because I've had lighter versions of it.
Normally, I make that cake a little bit lighter than it is. However, the taste is still there.
I'm eating it with a bit more gusto than I thought I would, because The strawberry element to it is jammy and it is quite delicious, though the colour maybe isn't as bright as what I was expecting.
I was expecting a much worse reaction than the one he gave. He didn't really think I could handle any more of his complaints for one night.
I think he was feeling sorry for you.
I think he was.
And how do you make the crisp?
That's from a fresh cassava. That was...
And deep fried?
Deep fried it.
Oh, it's certainly crisp. I was expecting it to be a bit more cake-like. Is it cooked enough? Is that how it's meant to be?
Yes, it's cooked. It should have been like a cake, but it wasn't. But I wasn't about to tell them that, by the way, I've just left that in the oven for about 3 hours.
I find it really tough, heavy, uninteresting in flavour. The best thing about it is the strawberry. It wasn't a great success.
This is disaster. We are gonna lose.
Enjoy your desserts.
Yeah, thank
you.
Thank you. Already have.
Thank you very much.
Well, that...
That was a shock. If we could do this again, I probably wouldn't use a cassava cake anymore. Not for this kind of event.
In my head, it does look a little bit heavy and it looks quite stodgy.
As a way to end quite a substantial meal, I'm not really kind of finding the joy.
I just wondered with the strawberry, maybe that should have been cooked down a little bit more, whether that would have made a better sauce with the cake. Are you tasting cassava?
I don't know. Am I? I'm interested in the cassava crisp because it tasted to me like I was eating a potato crisp with my dessert.
I don't dislike it, but it's not a winning dessert.
I did dislike it. I get some sort of oily flavour from it.
You haven't really touched it.
I've tried it. It's not a texture or a flavour combination that I'm enjoying.
Prue said she'd never had a cassava cake before.
All I can say is I never want to have another.
Yeah.
Rival teams will now score their whole Bollywood spice restaurant with marks out of 10.
I think we have to really think about whether the food lived up to the expectation.
And I thought tonight of all nights would be the night we get some lovely spicy food.
I think we have to go for a 3. Should we go for 3? 3.
For me, you like the dessert. I didn't like the dessert. We're gonna go for a 4.
If I were in a restaurant, I probably would have sent my main back and I would ordered something else. I'd like to score it a 3.
I think that's the right score.
Judges Prue and Michael will now reveal guest scores to Sarah and Ramsan.
I don't think anyone's going to score us really low.
We'll probably scrape to 60, can't we?
We've served all of our dishes and we're just going in for the scores. I'm feeling relieved that it's over. Seeing as we've tried our absolute best, I find it hard to believe we'll be at the bottom of the board at any stage.
Have Bollywood Spice done enough to beat the ladies' score of 59?
Sarah and Ramsan, thank you for inviting us into your home. I know it's been a challenging night for you, and we're going to reveal the scores now.
First of all, your fellow competitors gave you, out of a total of 30, 10.
What? I'm just thinking that what did we do wrong?
Not a great score.
I think there's a lot of tactics going on there.
Getting 10 out of 30, I'm horrified.
The judges will now score each course out of 10, allowing for a maximum of 60 points.
The first course was very well cooked, but it did lack oomph. For your starter, I'm giving you a 6.
For me, it was a good starter. Nice presentation, could have done a bit more of the mint sauce, and I think the naan bread, it's fair to say, was a little flat and heavy, but overall, I thought it was worth 5.
To receive a score like that is really upsetting.
To the main course. The spice poussin. I thought this was your best course, but you could do much better with it.
I thought it was perhaps a little too ambitious. It didn't really take me to India. All of it was well cooked and beautifully presented, but I look at it as a complete dish. That main course for me scored you 6.
For your main course, I'm going to give you 7.
After the comments that they gave, I wasn't expecting that much.
The dessert. The dessert was a bit of a disappointment to everybody. The crisp was original, it looked very appetizing, but the texture was too tough for me and the cake too sort of stodgy.
Technically, I thought it wasn't the best cake that I've tasted. It was a brave choice and there were elements that I enjoyed and I did finish it. For your brave dessert, I'm going to give you 4.
So for your dessert, I'm giving you a 4.
It's terrible. I'm really disappointed with tonight.
I mean, I thought the menu sounded wonderful, and you so nearly pulled it off perfectly. I just think it needed beefing up, that's all.
With a total of 42 points out of 90, Bollywood Spice face elimination at the end of the week if they still have the lowest score. But 2 more teams are yet to cook. The competition now heads to Plymouth with the Barbecue Buddies.
So Daniel and Ben, you're next. Can you do better?
I think so. I'm confident. I'm a confident cook and I'm confident in what we do.
I'm looking forward to see what these critical contestants of ours are able to produce.
Our restaurant for the night is going to achieve 70 plus.
Easy.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
We're up next.
Yeah.
Feeling confident?
Feeling confident after that one, yeah.
Next time.
Storms are brewing. Mate, this is killer pressure now.
These guys are now 25 minutes late.
Nothing's quite there yet.
About time too, Dan.
Messed up here, mate.
Yeah, we've really cut this too fine. Damn you, barbecue.